people think that it's some type of conspiracy on why New Jersey artists aren't getting to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they don't want Jersey to show. It ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel me? If you're still thinking like that, then you're still 9 times out of 10 trying to compete with the niggas down the block from you or whatever. You feel me? From the next town over. You want to be the hottest in the state to try. Man, fuck all of that. When it comes down to it, bro, the reason why a lot of artists, you feel me, are not succeeding, and it's messed up that it's like this, but they're not succeeding because most of us don't have a real budget behind us. Okay? If you don't have money, or if you don't have, you know, solid relationships or somebody with money that can get you to the money, then it's going to be damn near impossible. There's no like, have you ever heard of an artist coming out of Wisconsin?
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? North Dakota. You think it ain't rappers over there, bro?
Hell,
there's rappers over there, but it ain't no market.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, exactly. But it's no market. Nobody's not looking in their direction. When people go to tour dates, what do? They go to Philadelphia because they know the South Jersey is going to cross over that bridge to get there. When they go, you know what I'm saying? But they don't, you know, they'll go to the Barclays Center. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And going back to when you were talking about the classes you had to take, whose class was it?
Oh, you could. Jen's the Guru, man. So anybody who might have, you probably seen his commercial on Instagram or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jen's the Guru. He has something that's called Viral Tribe, the Viral Tribe family, it's Viral Tribe formula.
Wow.
You know, definitely good luck. If you know, you're gonna have to. The price then went up. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You know what I mean? So. There's been a couple people, man, that are successful artists that have been successful that came from our class. I think I heard one of y'all rapping that Stick song on the Dreamville shit. Kenny Mason. Yeah, he came from our class. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of the guys from our class. Shout out to Tarek, you from your boy Canada. He, you know what I'm saying? You know, discovered him, found him. And then you see where he's at now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that just
Kenny
goes
Mason,
to show you.
Kenny Mason didn't
he's amazing, bro.
After that, very talented young man.
I remember when he brought him to like we was having webinars. He's like, yo, I found this kid Kenny Mason, and he's showing us. So what? I'm like, damn. I said, this shit is crazy. Like, so you know, and that was last year. You know what I mean? So
were there any like important tips they gave you for artists that want to, you know, succeed?
When it comes tips.
Like, what would be a good tip just for, you know, people listening now? Some things they gave you there that you still use or that you can give back to them as well.
Okay, so I mean, everybody in the class is, you know, we still keep in contact with each other. We meet, you know, regularly throughout the duration of the years.
Wow.
But as far as the tips are concerned, we're still learning because the platforms are changing. You know what I'm saying? The standards as far as like, you know what we have to meet, you know what I mean, when it comes to you know, these different, you know, social media platforms. There's always new ways and new things that are coming out that we can use, you know what I'm saying, to build up our 100. Following, you know what I'm saying? On the you know, online, you know what I mean? Social media, everything. But I think that what people need to understand is that, you know, again, pursuing for, you know, 14, 15, you know, years. And throughout that time, you know, me actually, you know, meeting people, you know, from, you know, different labels, like guys who are sitting behind the desk, like, you know, I could, you know, show you, like when I was, you know, in Rock Nation and, you know, Epic and all these different places and things like that. But the bottom line is that the conversation, see, I never had a manager, okay? So I never had anybody that had to think for me or speak for me. I was always talking to the people.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, right. So, you know, I'm always when I was in these buildings, I'm in the buildings because I work this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm talking to people and trying to figure out like how to navigate and things like that. So what happens is that once you start talking to people who's been in the industry for however long, they'll start to strip away that naivety, you feel me, from the majority of the artists who are out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not even thinking the same. Like once you start being around people and actually seeing what's going on and what you have to do to get to where it is that you think that you want to be, you know what I'm saying? In your career, you know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah, facts, man.
So I got two questions for you. One, if you can put it in number wise, you know, from before you took the marketing class to after, what would you say is like your biggest jump when it comes to your music? Like if you could put it in number wise, like give us a number of what you was getting monthly before the class and then after.
I mean income wise?
Income, streaming.
I've literally had a client where he was paying me $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Just to run something on YouTube. Wow. Like one person. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's people who, you know, are paying me to talk on the phone now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, listen, I need to talk to you. You know what I mean? You know, how much? I was like, okay, well, you know, give me $200. and then we can talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that. Like, there's you know, I've done things for, you know, independent, like smaller companies, bigger companies and things like that. You know, people are asking for insight and different things because it's like the whole thing is like everybody can play basketball. Everybody can pick up a ball and shoot it. Everybody doesn't know how to handle the ball, doesn't, you know what I'm saying? There's techniques to that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? So when people even say like, oh, I know how to run ads too, okay, that's what's up. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? But let me see what you got going on though. So like when I'm looking at your shit and you got, you know, hundreds of thousands of views and you only got like 100 likes on the video, maybe like 2 comments or maybe like 10, 20 joints or whatever, is looking crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So even if you look at my one video that I did, you know what I'm saying, now it's at, you know, well, it's you know, it's over 1 million now, you know, but I did that in 6 months and I went from, you know, 800 subscribers and now I'm pushing up on 5,000, you see what I'm saying, subscribers. Wow. You know what I'm saying? You know, big over numbers. 2,000 and something comments like on a whatchamacallit. I've had people all over from, you know, South Africa, Nigeria, you know, from Canada, from Europe, especially, you know, London, you know, Australia, all over the place, you know, are now like tapping like, yo, I found your shit on YouTube, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I love your music. Like, you know what I mean? People trying to call me on the WhatsApp and, you know, FaceTime me. Oh, I'm from Patagonia. I love your music, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, bro. But this is what's happening. Like,
the voice and everything.
Yeah, nah, real talk. But that's a good feeling. Shout out to Don Michael Jr., you know, one of the greatest artists in New Jersey. He like, you know what I'm saying? He's seeing it now. He's been doing music forever. T.I. posted this shit. You know what I'm saying? The joint went viral. You know what I'm saying? Now the eyes are on him. There's talent in New Jersey, bro. There's talent all over the place.
We got talent in this room. Like,
of course.
alone.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Of course, man. But it's what people have to understand, and I tell people all the time, it's not to go off on a tangent, but this is real shit. What people don't understand, people think that it's some type of conspiracy on why New Jersey artists aren't getting to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they don't want Jersey to show. It ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel me? If you're still thinking like that, then you're still 9 times out of 10 trying to compete with the niggas down the block from you or whatever. You feel me? From the next town over. You want to be the hottest in the state to try. Man, fuck all of that. When it comes down to it, bro, the reason why a lot of artists, you feel me, are not succeeding, and it's messed up that it's like this, but they're not succeeding because most of us don't have a real budget behind us. Okay? If you don't have money, or if you don't have, you know, solid relationships or somebody with money that can get you to the money, then it's going to be damn near impossible. There's no like, have you ever heard of an artist coming out of Wisconsin?
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? North Dakota. You think it ain't rappers over there, bro?
Hell,
there's rappers over there, but it ain't no market.
I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, exactly. But it's no market. Nobody's not looking in their direction. When people go to tour dates, what do? They go to Philadelphia because they know the South Jersey is going to cross over that bridge to get there. When they go, you know what I'm saying? But they don't. You know, they'll go to the Barclays Center, you know what I'm saying? Because people up North Jersey are going to go over there. There's no reason for these companies, record companies, they're going to back that we need to back us financially. There's no reason for them to establish anything here. It's a dead market. We don't have any football teams, basketball teams, no FM stations. We don't have nothing. You see what I'm saying? So essentially you're asking them to build up an artist based off of a foundation of nothing. There's nothing here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's our goal here. We here.
Nah, of course.
We changing the narrative. Man.
Everybody, you know, here. Any you know, talent, any music wise, we want them to come here because we want to tell them like, yo, this is a platform. We trying to build you up. We realize the issue. We realize the same thing. You realize the issue with New Jersey. We want to give them, you know, an affordable budget to help boost them and boost ourselves as well and everything. It's an entire collective. So that's our main mission here. And, you know, sadly, some people aren't trying to realize that, if you want me to be real.
Well, fuck them. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because them niggas is still walking around, prancing around like, oh, I need a manager, I need this. You don't got nothing to manage, bro. You feel me? You ain't got shit going on. You don't like, you know what I mean? You want somebody to come and babysit you. You want to take pictures in the studio, blowing down, drinking and shit, putting Henny bottles in the picture like niggas ain't never seen that shit before. Like all that dumb shit, bro. This is what's happening, bro. Like people are more interested in portraying that they live a lifestyle that they don't even live. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to impress bitches that rejected them in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Stacy from up in Walmart, bro, I've been trying to bag that bitch for the last for 6 months.
Clout,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, clout chasing, bro. This is what's going on. This is what's happening, bro. You feel me? So it's like we kick ourselves in the ass all the time. You know why? Because we'll wait for somebody else to blow up to try to come around and now, yo, my bro, like
and then if it don't go that way,
2 days ago,
niggas will start hating.
Niggas will start hating, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Y'all
we was just talking about that, like with Butter.
Yeah.
We was saying like if somebody that you know make it and you can't make it, and then they got the bread, they going like this, and you don't get your cut.
Yeah.
Then you all like, oh, woe is me. Where my cut? Where's all
Man,
this?
fuck
Where's
your
that?
cut, man. I'm gonna tell you, people treat friendships
Free
like
game.
an entitlement, bro. Your friendship isn't a license or a stake in your success. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, friendships are there. People, you know, it's moral support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you choose to be there, you know what I mean? You're supposed to do those things. You know what I mean? Because now if you're expecting something in return because you supported me, then that means your relationship or your friendship can be bought. It's not built off of anything solid. You should do it because you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because you're thinking that you're going to get something in return.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Your investment is not, you're not getting anything. You shouldn't be expecting anything financially to gain from that. You know what I'm saying? Your investment or whatever is to strengthen what it is that you already have.
Gotcha.
And that's the friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's important. That's what's important.
So when it comes to you know, your YouTube, how do how are you able to get more likes and comments than it is views?
What do you mean?
Like, how are you able to, you know, acquire more, like get more likes and comments? Like, I want this amount of likes.
Oh, you can't control that.
In this week, and
you can't control it.
You can't push it. There's not.
You can't control it. The only
do.
thing, so the only thing that you can do is essentially is like when you watch commercials.
Yeah.
Right. People, companies spend thousands of dollars on commercials every day. Every commercial that you see, you're not gonna buy because it's like, oh, 1-800, I'll give you 90% off. I gotta buy that because 90%. No, it's you. Certain people are looking for a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? So just because I show my video to 1 million people doesn't necessarily mean that out of that million, I'm going to get 1 million fans. No. Like, you know what I'm saying? The average, you know, conversion rate for any company when it is that they're advertising the product to a consumer is anywhere from like 3 to 6%. If you get 1%, think about it like this. Let's say if you're spot on what you're targeting and you have, you know, 100,000 people that you show your video to, right? 1% of 100,000 is what?
Oh, come on.
I'm not good at math, so I can't get it.
If you get 1,000 fans, loyal fans, like dedicated fans who will spend money with you, right? If you get those 1,000 people to spend maybe like $50 with you a year, you know what I'm saying? Maybe $50 twice a year, then you can grow, not only reinvest that money, but you can hit those targets again, start hitting those markets again. All you need is you don't even need to tour, bro. If you get 5,000 fans across the world, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? And you get them to spend $100 with you a year, that's like 500,000 a year, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to go nowhere.
I feel you.
That shit's real.
On my own personal podcast, I was checking the analytics the other day. I got fans out in Washington. I ain't never been in Washington in my life.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. People think that ads or buying ads is like buying views, and you know people, and you know what that is. People make excuses for not spending money. So I took a picture. Now Kendrick Lamar, biggest artist in the world, correct? He just dropped a crazy album, right? All eyes is on him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that say right there?
Kendrick Lamar
Sponsored, right? What the fuck is he doing? You think he needs to do that?
Hell no.
All right then, you feel me? So if he's doing it, what makes you think that anybody else in this room who's still probably, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. If you're not making a living off of what it is that you love to do right now, what makes you think you're above that? Joyner Lucas does it. Chris Brown does it. He's about the biggest artists.
Joyner Lucas does it.
Yeah.
Any Instagram post I see Joyner Lucas, it says sponsored under.
There you go.
Every single one.
You know what that is? Advertisement. There you go.
Advertisement.
You know what I'm saying?
Free game.
Free game.